Hi folks. Well, the Supreme Court of these here United States of America came out with a ruling in favor of those, whatever you want to call them, those people, for lack of a worse word, those people of the Westboro Baptist Church and their right to offend people at military funerals. The court basically is saying that when these cretins engage in such activities at military funerals, they're exercising their right under the Constitution, the First Amendment, the Freedom of Speech Clause. Allow me, first of all, let me tell you my feelings on the Westboro Baptist Church. I posted a video about them about 2 years ago, and I should have a link in the description. But my personal feelings about them are, they are lower than a snake's belly and a wagon rut. Enough said, that's it. Quite explanatory. Well, when they are engaging in their free speech, and I do have to say it is free speech they're engaged in as intended by the founders who wrote that into the First Amendment. When those 55 delegates in 1787 gathered in Philadelphia and wrote the Constitution, they purposely incited freedom of speech to protect mainly political speech, because King George would not allow free speech. So they did not want any political leaders down the road to prohibit freedom of speech, political speech down the road. So that was the intent of it. Now, a residual of this is people are going to get their feelings hurt. Very simple. You're going to be insulted. You're going to get your feelings hurt. But we in these here United States of America tolerate that in order to protect our constitutional, God-given right of freedom of speech. So the 8 justices on the Supreme Court, basically what they did, they interpreted quite correctly the intentions of the founders by saying that what Westboro does, besides slithering in a wagon rut, is constitutional. Now here's the problem I have. Now 50-50 with this decision, because it is in the spirit of the intent of the freedom of speech clause in the First Amendment. It's not what they say, it's where they say it that's the problem. It's the venue they select. Now, if I go into a courtroom, the people's court, a public courtroom, and I start standing up, spewing out political speech, the judge could have me removed or held in contempt, and I have no recourse because I disrupted the proceedings, government proceedings. If I go to the Congress, in the visitors gallery, stand up and not be noticed, and stand up and spew out political speech, I will be removed from that chamber and tossed out into the street. Now, if I stand on the sidewalk in front of the courthouse, if I stand on the sidewalk in front of the Capitol building and spew my political speech, I will be left alone because I'm not disrupting the proceedings. Well, in essence, when the Westboro cretins go to a military funeral, they are disrupting a government proceeding because it's a government funeral. There's government honor guards there. The deceased is a government individual. So that's where the problem is, not what they're saying basically, that is political speech. It's where they choose to express themselves is the problems most Americans have with these things that are lower than a snake's belly and a wagon rut. Alright folks, we'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See ya.